I'm gonna change things up a little bit. Instead of me being the one to do a recap, would anybody else like to do the recap for a DM inspiration?
Should totally be Brock, the guy who wasn't here.
I mean,
I
I'm
can.
pretty sure you sent him the video.
We were only able to get like most of it done on the drive home. I mean,
It's all good.
I can recap to what we made it to.
Yeah. Recap to what you made it to, and I'll give you a DM inspiration for that. I'll
All
just
right.
cover what was the rest.
So they're going down. They initially go into the party initially goes into the the area that was walled up with the doors. They initially started fighting shadow fiends, and they learned very quickly that shadow fiends also do ability score damages, and that is painful. They continue fighting them. They venture. They get done with the battle up top, and they go outside to do a short rest to recover, and then they venture further down. But if I remember right, only Draxus and Lothar go down further. Am I correct? I think this about as far as we made it too, because the drive was abnormally short.
That's as far as you got.
Yeah, we only made it like 2 hours in. Like we had
That's
no
fine.
traffic.
Yeah, that's fine. Mark on your sheet. So at the top, you should see a thing that says inspiration.
I
If you
still
click
have
that
one.
box,
I still have one marked. I still have one.
then why did you do it? All right, who would you like to give the
Because
inspiration to? Since you're
I
not
just
allowed to have more than one.
I just wanted to do it.
Fair enough. Who would you like to give the inspiration to since you're not allowed to have more than one?
My lovely husband.
All right. Then Ginkgo, at the top of your sheet, you should see a box with inspiration next to it. If you click it, you should see a little spiral sort of dragon-ish design here.
Click.
What that means is anytime you would roll a dice and you think, I don't like that outcome, say you're using your inspiration and you get to re-roll it.
Sounds good.
All right.
So I have to so after I don't like my roll, I have to click that spot and then I re-roll. Is that correct?
Yes, you click that spot and you tell me, hey, I'm using it, and you just re-roll.
Got it.
All right. So, what you missed was, yes,
We almost died.
you and Draxus were the ones to take up the front line. As you opened the doors to the inner chambers, you found out that these shadows are being led by a demon, which Draxus knew, and the demon knew Draxus. A fight ensued, and y'all were getting your asses handed to you until radiant damage started being dealt, in which case the beings made out of darkness kind of shied away from that. Draxus landed a couple of good hits against the Shadow Demon, empowered by radiant smites of his paladin with his paladin abilities, and ended up defeating this demon just in time as pretty much everyone was about to die. Throughout this entire time, the crypt that the demon was trying to get into, which the demon had said had a powerful hallow spell on it, and he was not able to break no matter how much he had desecrated the crypt's entrance, started leaking out radiant energies that were able to heal the party, which helped as I do believe it was Triss almost got not just knocked out but killed at one point. But yeah, you all ended up making it out. Very much worse for wear, but alive. With Scarlet being the only one to not take any damage as she was in the back firing her bow. But yeah, you all have completed your quest After which Jaraxxus went down into the ruins, found the crypt of his parents, and upon entering, found a broken sword that had not been there before. Taking the sword and paying his last respects, Draxus rejoined with the rest of the party. Oh, sorry, Lothar was down there with Jaraxxus, and they rejoined to the rest of the party. New broken sword in hand and a level underneath their belts, as you all are now level 4.
And don't forget, me and Lothar also did see the spirits of my parents when we were down there.
Yes, I thought I said that. My apologies.
He explained that to me though outside of it all, so I am aware of that part.
Yeah. So yeah, as you all regather outside the manor ruins. Yes, I'm going to keep you on the landing page because I'm probably going to be moving you in a second. Is there anything that you would like to do before you leave?
Where are they currently right now? Did they make it back to where I'm at?
We'll get to you in a moment.
No, I was just making sure. That's what I was asking. I was like,
they're not there yet.
Okay, I was just checking.
I think the only thing would
Did we fully search all the campsites around us?
There was one campsite that you had not.
I would like to try and search that.
Make me. Are you just going up to it? Alright, make me a investigation check. Or a perception check.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to call PetSmart real quick and tell them what my application is. 8:30. Yeah, no, they're open until 10.
A 9. I'm moving you guys to the map. And then I will move a... Never mind, I got rid of your tokens. Whoops. Alright. I'll just put you here for now, Lothar. As you search the camps, you notice that there are no bodies.
Hey, DM?
Yes.
I can't see the map. Are we in dark?
No, I only put Lothar on the map.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Alright, no bodies?
I was like, do I need to refresh?
Yes, that is correct. There is no bodies.
Can I now make an investigation roll?
Yeah. What are you trying to find out?
I'm literally trying to find supplies.
All right. With a 9, you do not find any supplies.
Look, it's a rather torn up tent. We don't need that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, nothing to see here, guys.
Oh, I forgot. You guys did search that. I don't remember who did. I think it was Triss or Obi did search that area.
And obviously, there's nothing to find. So let's keep moving.
Yeah, there was nothing to find, and during the fight, I forgot to say that. I'm gonna move you to it so you can see it. You see those bones in front of that crypt entrance? That's what happened to the bodies that were there.
Very pleasant.
The demon had said he had used those bodies to try to desecrate the crypt.
What a lovely gentleman he was.
Yeah. All right. So you all are heading back to Ponyberry, I assume.
Yeah.
I just asked that me and Lothar do one final prayer before we leave, just to try to fix whatever could be fixed.
All right. Lothar.
I'm down.
All right. I will ask a few things about this prayer. To which god is it dedicated?
I I mean, could it be technically both? We both worship two different gods, but this was dedicated almost to all of them in a way, wasn't it?
I will allow that. Second, I need both of you to make me, or sorry, is there anything that you are offering, or is it simply a prayer?
It's gonna sound corny, but he gave like that little dagger that I had. Can I like put it in the dirt in front of it? It just seems right to leave it there as like a warning in a way.
Okay.
And already I left gold pieces on all the tombs, so that seems like an offering in a way.
Okay. Anything from you, Lothar?
I want to put 2 copper pieces at the doors.
Okay. And finally, I need a religion check from the both of you, or from one of you at advantage.
I'll let you roll an advantage with guidance.
Guidance.
I forgot I was going to set that up for you. I'll do that now while you're rolling.
I have guidance now too.
You want me to set it up on your sheet to auto roll it?
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope.
Cool.
And then I get a plus D4, right?
Yep.
So 18 total.
All right. As you both finish the prayer, you feel that this place almost breathes almost a sigh of relief. It's not quite perceptible to anybody else but the two of you, being more attuned to this sort of thing. A light breeze blows through the trees and through the air and brings with it a slightly sweeter scent.
My dear friend, I understand that there are some things that we cannot amend to and we cannot set right, but I do feel like there are motions set right now that will make peace come.
I can only hope in a way. I just at some point would love to come back here and fix this place up. I know it would be an undertaking, but a place like this doesn't deserve to be this rundown.
I understand how you feel, and I fully agree. I feel like we can make this a very lovely place, and a very beautiful place of religion and trust and hope.
All right.
I take that little dagger out and I kind of stab it in the ground in front of the dilapidated doorways that are left.
All right. As you all leave, heading back to Coneyberry, we are going to shift the perspective to Ginkgo and Lennar. What has Ginkgo been doing in the time that the party has been away?
Fastening the gemstones into jewels and then possibly trying to look, just literally just look in case you missed anything, other colored glasses to make Lennar's sunglasses even stronger. Maybe not successfully, but he's trying.
All right. Can you give me a jeweler's kit roll using your dexterity?
Okay, so I just click regular dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So that would be a 9 because you have proficiency in jeweler's kit. You do have that GM inspiration. Would you like to use it, or would you like to Let that roll be where it is.
So if you do
Yeah, I'm probably going to. I'm just checking my Kenku recall because I think I have to call for that before I do anything. I just recently remembered I have this, so it's okay.
If it's fine if you want to use it, I know you're still getting used to your character.
No, it says before rolling the d20. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get used to the ability. I just realized about it.
You can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna use one Kenku recall point because I'm being honest.
Yep.
And we said dexterity.
Yep. Dexterity.
Try. Oh, almost landed on 4 again.
So that is a 16. I will allow you in the time, because it actually didn't take them terribly long to do this, to fashion 2 different pieces of jewelry. Or you can fashion 1 piece of jewelry and make it quite a piece. What would you like to do? Would you like to?
I'm gonna do 1 nicer piece.
All right.
What should I call it in my inventory?
First off, which gem are you adding into it? You go to the party ledger, you can see which gems you have.
Okay, found it.
If you don't know what it is, honestly, Google it, because I had to Google what some of these were. Like carnelian, I didn't know what a carnelian is.
Okay, favorite colors, people. This will help determine.
Black is my stone.
Well, depends. It's either black, purple, or dark to light blue.
Mine would be lapis lazuli of what we have.
My favorite colors are black and red, so.
If y'all don't know what lapis lazuli looks like, so it's a really nice like deep blue with like gold like veins in it.
Okay, so someone.
And typically,
I'll take emerald too.
and typically when you get lapis lazuli, you're like, God damn it, I can't do this shit. Where's the diamond?
Who is she growling at?
Her sister.
And now I
Right.
forget.
All right. So, what you gonna go with?
I did not write these down. Sorry. Again, colors. Let's do these in order. Colors, people. Favorite colors. I know Brian said he'd want the blue.
I was referring to what we have right now. Technically,
I know,
turquoise
so I'm
would
looking.
be mine.
Purple.
Like the gem.
I'll take emerald.
What would be Triss's favorite color for a jewelry?
Purple.
And Draxus?
The gems we got, I guess obsidian? That's not really a gem, though.
The obsidian stone. I mean, it's no different than like a diamond's a stone, technically.
True. The obsidian, then.
Okay, then I'll craft the obsidian into, or I'll do lapis, and then next one I'll move down a list, but I'll do, because he's my husband, I should craft his first.
All right. What sort of thing did you want it to make it? A ring or a necklace? Or something else?
We're gonna do a ring. Wait, what about your gloves? Is it gonna interfere with your armor?
I do not have my my chainmail does not currently have a slot for that. Now we go to plate, it will change though.
So you want a ring?
I don't mind allowing you to have rings and gauntlets.
Okay, never mind.
Really?
Yeah, ring.
Okay, I'm gonna make a ring.
All right. You can make a lapis lazuli ring. You can name it however you want, so long as you remember what it is. And the price of that goes from 10 gold pieces to 25 gold pieces if you ever wish to resell it.
Gosh, no. Unless we divorce, I'm pawning that shit off at the first person.
And yes, you have successfully crafted a piece of jewelry of that you wanted to. If you want to go find some art of that and post it, I'm 100% okay with that too.
I will in a moment. Oh god, stop touching things. Sorry, I fucked something up. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna get off my character script sheet.
Just let me know when you're ready.
I mean, we could go on to the next person. I'll find the thing and I'll post it in a second.
Oh no, you're the next person.
Oh damn!
I'm not done with you yet.
Now you fight to the death.
Yep.
With a broken bottle, hopefully.
The ring will be the last thing they find of you. A memento, something that you would wish to give but could never do so, for fate had other plans.
Yeah, I was just joking. Don't kill the burb.
It's okay. I run away. I have fast speed.
Good.
I go zoom.
She got the zoomies.
Always with the zoomies. Where should I put this into?
In your character sheet,
I mean, the
should be
photo.
able to go to the photo. You can just post that to general if you want. General cringe corner art for
Something like that.
All right.
Okay, let's see.
All right. You done?
I think so. Am I missing something?
Okay.
I mean, I did that, and I tried to find more glass for better sunglasses for Lennar, but I think we're pretty much out of luck at that this location.
Yeah, you're out of luck at this location. Sorry. And you're out of luck in, we'll say, more ways than one.
Uh-oh.
As you finish crafting that ring and you're admiring the beauty of your handiwork, you see dark black locks over your shoulder, and you hear, "Well, that's quite a pretty ring you've got there." What do you do?
Well, Lennar's right here.
Mm-hmm.
You snatch the tiny kobold and you run.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Kobold Buddy. I'm gonna run.
Right.
I mean, she hasn't attacked physically in the past necessarily aggressively, to the best of Ginkgo's knowledge. Wait, we still have a horse, don't we? Here. Or no, you guys took the horses. I don't think. Yeah, we don't have any horses left, do we? With me and with Lenar.
I do believe they took them all.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the little kobold buddy. We're gonna just fucking hightail it towards the group. Well. That actually might be second form of action. Nope. I'm gonna stay where I'm in.
All right.
Not going to attack. I kind of stick my arm out between. This is the hag, correct?
This is the hag.
Okay. I put my arm between, like, putting basically my wing up, kind of covering Lenar a little bit, just kind of motioning for him to stay behind me.
He definitely moves behind you.
I just stare at her because I don't know what to say in this, because I don't know if the can I do? I want to see if there's if I can sense if there's malice in her presence. Like, is she here in aggressive sense, or is she just here because I know she's just trying to get information from us, or she's trying to Draxus, like she's after Draxus, not us.
Make me a insight check. A 22. You can tell that her eyes glisten and shine with not malice, but curiosity and the hint of what you can only think of with a ridiculous 22. She's seeing you not as a person, but more of a meal ticket. And not in the fact that she's going to eat you, but that you can bring her something.
Oh, okay. I don't say anything. I let her. Yes, sir.
Why so defensive? I do believe that your friends left mostly unharmed from our previous engagement. Mostly unharmed.
Not defensive, my dear, but cautious. Sorry, I had to do his accent because I'm doing his voice.
Fair enough. I'll give you that. It's always good to be cautious around someone like me. Good head on your shoulders. Although, I am curious why you decided to stay behind when your friends and, in fact, your husband ran off into danger. Aren't you worried that he might die? All alone, without his beloved husband to be at his side?
He's not alone when he has the light.
You mortals and your trust and faith in the gods. Quite amusing, really. She starts pacing, walking over to the well. No. That temple that they went to, they also had faith in their gods. And, well, I'm pretty sure you had seen it, right? What good it did them, trusting in their so-called gods. She leans up against the well and smiles at you.
As monks, we don't we don't have any gods, do we? Like, I mean, I was playing mine as not having a deity, but or do they have a deity?
Any character can worship a god.
Oh.
It doesn't matter your class. You can also be a paladin or a cleric and not worship a god.
You worship the earth, goddammit.
Yeah.
I just keep my eye on her. Because Can I do... how far away? It was like, what, like 4 or 5 miles to the crypt?
It was about a mile.
And that's without my... Like, I can't sense anything if they're coming back anytime soon, right?
That is correct. You don't know what happened to them.
Okay. I just didn't know range of, like, shit. Yeah. So.
For all you know, she could be right. They could be dead right now. But you also have no idea if they are alive. They could be alive. They could be well.
I ask her what she knows about my group because she knew I was married. I'm just gonna ask her.
Oh, I watched you. After I left, do you really think I stayed gone? But what I really know is what's hidden in that broken down wreck of a temple. What they had to face back in the day. After all, I'm sure Draxus would be quite how to put it. Draxus wouldn't be here if I didn't stay that one's hand. But also Draxus wouldn't have had his past if I didn't unleash that one. I know what's there. I know what they're going to go fight. And I know how wonderfully it can take down and absolutely savage someone.
So you weren't the thing that released them?
I helped. Just like I'm going to offer my help to you. Would you like to be there? Right now. I can make it happen. It's just a simple teleportation spell. You'll know if your lovely husband is safe. And if he's not, then you'll be there for his last moments.
I'm not going to trust her teleportation spell. I'm just not. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I trust them to take care of themselves. And to make it back.
A man of faith as well. Perhaps not in the gods, but in your companions.
It's more trust than faith.
Well, then I hope you put your trust in the right people. After all, your horned friend is not quite himself. And she taps his head. And she taps her head. But Cat, hush. I'm trying to DM over here. But I'm sure you figured that out yourself. Like I said, you have a good head on your shoulders.
Were those your scarecrows? watching me earlier?
She just responds with a smile. With that insight check from earlier, you can tell, yes. The smile of pride.
Why not use spoons? Why not use spoons? Why only knives?
Easier to rip up flesh.
You forget scoop out eyeballs? That's a thing.
I prefer to do that myself, dearie. She opens up a bag and actually pulls out an eyeball. And she just rolls it between her fingers.
Is it human?
Make me a medicine check.
Okay.
It is a humanoid eyeball.
Boom.
In fact, you would recognize it as the same kind of eye as the one that Triss has in her head. It is a fairy eyeball. Has that same sort of sheen and sparkle.
How long have you had that?
It's a recent acquisition. She rubs off a little bit of dust and puts it back in her pouch. I was planning on offering it to you in exchange for your own. She, points towards your head. In that head of yours. In exchange, I would have sent you to your lovely husband. But you snubbed my gift. Oh well.
Question: what kind of sight benefits do fairies have that, just in general? Is there something special with their vision?
You don't know.
Oh.
We've watched a lot of Naruto, and we understand that if you pop someone else's eye in you, man, you get some dope ass shit.
Kakashi, Obito. I think
Listen,
Madara.
Naruto just makes it
does
seem
it.
way too easy to just transplant an eye.
I mean, Sasuke took like 38 people's eyeballs over the entire series. So like
Did he
that's
really?
like, I mean, at least like 4 different people's, because I know he has like one of his brothers. He had Madara's at one point.
His brother had Shisui's. It wasn't really for them. No, and then he took a shit ton. I thought he took a ton from.
Oh, he took it from Oh god.
I know.
You know,
And also, are we gonna forget about Donzo, who literally
That's
had
it.
an entire
Donzo, that
arm
was the
covered
name.
in
That's what we were
Sharingan?
thinking of. I could not think of his name.
Donzo.
Anyway. It would have been the price you paid for that. But oh well. I'm up north if you ever wish to make a deal. I have things that might interest you. And things that might interest your party. She turns and looks back. But nothing is free. I'll leave you now. Wait and hope for his return. I do hope that you put your trust in the right person. Ta. And she just disappears. What do you do?
I want to investigate. I'm gonna just start walking towards where she was and just make sure she actually did leave and not just standing there invisible.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Investigation or perception, your choice. Double crits. Yeah, you see where she was standing, there's like depressed footprints into the grass and kind of like a footprint in the ground. And it's just because it's so fresh, you're able to still see it as the grass is like slowly righting itself. You put your hands out around the area and she's not there. She didn't just turn invisible, she's just not there.
And there's no footprints saying that she just stayed invisible, she more teleported out?
That is correct.
Okay, just want to make sure. Did I take note of what color the eyeball was? The fairy eyeball, in case I want to ask Triss if that was someone she knew.
Sure. Hey, Triss.
Hmm?
What is the color of your father's eyes?
Motherfucker. What color are my eyes? One moment while I check what color eyes I have.
I could just put in fill in Triss's father's color here.
Oh, brown.
They're brown.
Okay.
They have the same eyes.
I'm going to go to the southern edge of the town to check to see if our party is returning soon.
All right.
Oh, actually, I just want to make sure there's nothing coming from the north because that's where she's coming from. I just want to make sure she didn't leave a scarecrow at the border watching us.
You don't see anything with your 13 passive.
Okay, then I'm going to just go to just the southern edge of the
All right.
town. I don't want to leave the town quite yet. Check if the party's coming back and wait for him.
All right. You go to the southern edge of town and you wait. And you wait. And you wait. How long do you wait? Do you wait until they come back, or do you give up after a time?
I am just going to stay along the edge of town waiting on the south for them to return, but I'm going to be looking for herbs and stuff possibly used for health potions or anything, or just something that could be of use.
All right. As you wait on the southern edge of town, looking around for herbs and stuff, you don't really find anything before you start hearing off in the distance the crunch of wagon wheel along faded dirt path. You look up and you do see your party returning to you.
Do I see them?
You see them. They're very, very small from this distance.
I just start waving like a dumb idiot. I just don't stop waving until they finally see me and wave back. So it could be 10 minutes. I don't know. I'm just going to keep waving. Switch hands when they get tired. I'm just going to keep waving.
Obi, with the highest passive perception, you see about 10 minutes into Ginkgo waving. That's not a speck on the horizon. That's Ginkgo waving like a madman. The focus changes to the party other than Ginkgo in the wagon. Obi, you see this. Do you alert anybody, or you're just gonna watch?
Okay, sorry. What's going on? I see something.
I've been waving like a fucking idiot because it's adorable. I'm a little speck in the distance.
Does anyone mind telling me why Ginkgo is waving at us so enthusiastically?
Well, we have been gone for heavens knows how long at this point. It could be a year, it could be 5 minutes. A fight like that makes it last forever.
There's a thing about my dear Ginkgo that you must understand. Well, he does enjoy solitude and in being alone. There is also a feeling of companionship of people in which he trusts dearly.
After about 30-ish minutes, Ginkgo, you'd be able to easily just run out there and meet them. They're maybe about a football field or football field and a half away.
I jog up to them and I just start staring at Triss's eyes to double check the color.
Looks like the same kind of color.
Hello to you too.
I'm just bird twitching my head. I'm sorry.
For what?
Have you lost someone recently? With your same eyes?
Not that I'm aware of. My family situation is complicated.
The hag came back, and she had an eye the same as yours.
See.
Hearing her mention the hag, I'm gonna instantly jump up but then collapse right back down in my seat from exhaustion.
Father and I have the same eyes. One of my older brothers. And my oldest sister. But I haven't seen any of them in years.
Well, she just had it in a bag. She was keeping it. So I'm sorry. I don't know if it's one of theirs. I do apologize.
Thank you.
I take stock to see if anyone needs possibly a touch of healing.
I mean, we all a bit hurt. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, I was gonna do a prayer though in a minute.
Oh, hey, the board finally decided to show up.
Because I finally got you onto the map.
I'm gonna do a prayer healing because
snack?
I think enough people need some healing. Everybody wants to kind of congregate together. We can all, everybody else can talk as I do a 10-minute cast.
I think some people fully grab their heals back up, their health back up.
I need help. I need healing.
Yep.
I mean, I still have 2 level 2s left for the day, so don't hurt.
Yeah. Go ahead. Anybody who needs hit points can regain 12 because Lennar would not get it, and it goes up to 5 or 6. I don't remember. I'm a great DM.
It's all good. I'm checking.
Oh Wait, we haven't
It's
in
up
the
to
game
6.
leveled
Yeah,
up,
it's
right?
up to 6.
You guys have leveled up. You have not long rested.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm at 29, so a long rest will get me to the top. So
Long rest would get you at top anyway. But yeah, you all listen to Lothar's prayer of healing, and you all feel rejuvenated by about 12 hit points.
if we had to put a number on how you feel right now, guys,
I feel good.
it would be about 12 hit points better.
So as you sit there in the middle of town, Triss, after hearing what Ginkgo happened to say, is there anything that you would like to do, or are you just going to leave it?
Not much that I can do.
Fair enough.
It's not like I can just give my dad a call and be like, "Hey, pops, you good? Missing any eyeballs?" And they're too far away to go check. Not that I'd be able to go check. I wouldn't be welcome there.
All right. Well, then what would you like to do as a party?
Go to bed.
It's so early in the day.
Agreed.
How about we start figure out what our next movement is in the morning?
I figured carry our direction on towards Big Al. We do still need to find Gundren, and this area is out of our level range.
What's
The
a level
fuck's
range?
a level?
Where on the map are we?
I'm so glad you asked.
Thanks! I mean, you're welcome.
You all, move your net. Wrong thing to grab. You all are at the ruins of Conyberry.
And where is Big Al? Who is Big Al? It's probably also a correct statement question there.
Big Al was one of the quest givers who had happened to know where the orcs in the area were. You are going to go to him to get more information and on maybe figuring out where these orcs were, because they are tied to the goblins that took Gundren. Big Al is what you were told is Big Al is just past Conyberry.
As in, like, towards this way?
1 second. I
Or,
moved to a
like,
different.
back, like... I don't know where we came from. I'm new to this campaign.
We came from
Yup.
Faladin,
Yup.
which is like way southwest of us. Yeah, Fandolin.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Big Al is somewhere in this direction.
Gotcha.
So, I'll say we move. Sorry, very big pretzel. I say we move towards Big Al in the morning. We'll take a rest, get prepared up, and then first light move.
I mean, it's still pretty early into the day. It's maybe like 1.
And we can go a little bit if we want to. I don't know how everybody else is feeling on spells and stuff.
Yeah, say I only used 2 spells from Lothar.
I mean, I can go ahead and spend this moment right now just to recharge a first level spell with my Harness divine power. So I can recharge to level 1 at least right now. I mean, so we want to go ahead and go until campfall. How does everybody feel about that?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I do apologize. You were right. It is 5 miles between the ruined temple and Coneyberry.
I was gonna say, if it was taking them 30 minutes to walk 1 mile, I was gonna be very sad.
Takes me
I was
about 30
waving.
minutes to walk 1 mile.
Oh, I'm usually a speed walker. I do about 15 minutes a mile.
When we were in Minneapolis.
I'm the shortest in my family.
Yeah, when we were in Minneapolis, she's like, "Oh, it's just a couple of blocks down the road. We walked 1.5 miles, people. We walked 1.5 miles."
All right. So, you guys are continuing on, or no?
Yeah.
I mean, the chances
Right.
of running into something that all 6 of us couldn't handle.
You shut your mouth.
That's like going to an ER and saying, "Oh, you're having a quiet day today, aren't you?"
Yeah, or daycare center.
All right. I need some of you. I don't mind who. Actually, you know what? I need, we'll say, Juraxis. We'll say Triss, and we'll say Scarlet. Roll me a d20.
Okay, 1 second.
Why is that one warning?
Just look for a sister.
Well, here, I'll do it. I just need
Okay.
to do 2 trips. Well, the black one will stay with me. I don't know about the white one.
Okay.
Are you getting a low amount?
Just roll for me. Control character.
Bailey's gonna go let the puppies out really quick, so she's gonna be AFK.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, we'll say. Obi. Roll me a d20. Okay.
Huh?
As you all head out onto the roads,
Love you.
it's pretty quiet. Until you get here. And you about maybe 3-4 miles outside of Coneyberry. And Triss,
No.
you hear something.
I'm good.
You hear the sound of a cowbell.
Cows.
Obi, you hear it too. Same with Ginkgo. In fact, you all hear it a little bit before and after each other. Then, Obi, you hear more.
Do that again?
More.
Okay, the first time it sounded less like a cow and more like a really fat cat.
Can I move back?
Yeah. You move back. Make me an animal handling check. You can use your charisma or you can use your wisdom. You go to moo, but a fly gets caught in your throat halfway through, so it's more.
Is anyone else getting hungry?
You hear the sound of the cowbell getting closer, and you see a big brown, like a light brown cow with slightly darker spots here and there on its body, and a similar brand to the one that you had seen on the horses on its back thigh, on its back haunch. Little cow skull.
Well, all right, Mr. Flank Steak. I need you to go ahead and move on out of the road real quick.
No.
Now,
Seems to approach the horses.
when I was a youngin', what we used to do sometimes, we go out and do the cow pashes late at night, and we would push these bovine over. It was a joyous fun that we would have on occasions.
Were you going cow tipping?
Oh, is that what you call it?
Are you saying you want to knock over this poor cow on the road? I think then it'd be even more in our way.
My dear
I
friend, the easiest way to navigate a bovine off of the track is by enticing him to no longer be on the track.
Can I check if someone placed it here? Like if someone lured it here to stop us?
Can you give me a further description on how you're trying to figure that out?
I'm gonna check for footprints around it to see if someone was luring it, and if they're fresh and the cow's been here for only a little bit. Clearly, someone is setting a trap.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a perception or investigation. With a 16, it seems that the cow had made its way here by itself.
Alright, I think I got a plan. I pull out my bow and start taking aim at it. Either I intimidate it to get out of our way, or we've got dinner.
I mean, it's not blocking the entire path, it's just on the path.
Oh, just go around it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a pretty land vehicle, so I can steer around it.
Yeah. It's easy enough. It's just a cow.
Okay, I steer around it.
You steer around the cow.
I steer
and you continue.
I steer around the steer.
Yep. Do you continue on?
Yes.
All right. With the cow behind you, you get maybe a mile and a half further before Obi, you see out on the distance a ranch.
Can I go back and get the cow to try and return it to said ranch?
I mean, you can, yeah. It'd take a little bit.
Take the cow, do it now.
They're just free roaming.
What now, brown cow?
Can I ride the cow?
The cat was not trained to take riders, so no.
Okay. I gotta go back and try and lead the cow back. I'm assuming this is the ranch it's from.
Y'all are pretty far of a distance, but you can assume that. Sure.
Does anyone want to stop me? Or should I do this? Okay. I'm just gonna lead the cow. Brock made a point. We gotta keep moving.
Alright. As you all continue on, pull up the...
Oh yeah, I see a ranch and I proclaim, it's like, well, I think I found the source of the cow.
Alright. So, as you all find your way there, do you guys go to the ranch, I should say, or are you just going to continue through it?
I mean, maybe Big Al's maybe what we're looking for. What?
You did hear that Big Al runs Butterskull Ranch.
Shoot, give me 1 second. One of the puppies got away. Let me go grab it.
Yep.
Give her a chance.
So I don't know if y'all get the reference to what I just posted, but in the 2018 Little League World Series, that little kid right there, they call him Big Al, and he hit dingers.
Okay.
Dingers.
Home runs.
Ah.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. So, you all see the ranch. What? Actually, let me give you a description. So, you all see in the distance as you arrive here what looks to be a 2-story ranch that occupies a large plot of land on the north side of the Tribor Trail. The ranch is nestled between 2 hills, as if being swaddled like a mother might swaddle a small child. But beyond the ramshackle wooden fence stand various crop fields, from corn to wheat, as well as an apple orchard, some gardens, and pasture land. Path breaks off from the trail that leads up to the farmhouse that overlooks a beautiful pond. West of the farmhouse, however, a marring upon the land of charred remains of what looks to be a barn and a smithy have been recently burned to the ground. As you look upon, you hear the snorting of hogs as pigs wander by aimlessly within the grounds of the fields. And Obi, on the wind, you smell decay. And your eyes catch there are 7 corpses littered throughout the area of the estate. What do you do? Let me get you all on the map.
I would like to go and investigate the closest corpse to where we currently are and see if I can determine the cause of death, whether it was natural or not.
All right. So on the map it says 1 square is 5 feet. That's wrong. It's actually supposed to be 50 feet. The map that I got had a screwed up thing for that. I don't know why. If you all want to split up, I'm bringing your tokens, all of them, onto the map. Assume Lennar will be with Jaraxxus. At least for this point in time. Do you all see the map?
Yes.
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 All right. So, the closest corpse. Oh, one second. My headphones are yelling at me.
Low battery.
Saying low battery, please charge. So I'm swapping my right ear headphone for my left ear headphone. All right. All right. So Draxus, the closest corpse is right
Draxus.
about here. Or not Draxus, Obi. The closest corpse is right about here.
Alrighty, so I will do a investigation.
The collarbone caught it, but it did slash down. You feel like the cut to the collarbone probably severed some sort of main vein. There's a lot of blood. And the stench has definitely attracted flies. As you get closer to this corpse, you actually notice that there are more further in the fields.
Alright.
The other ones that you had seen.
How fresh does the skin look? Like, does this look like it's, only recently occurred, or is there some significant decay on it?
With that 19, you would be able to realize that this must have happened maybe 3 days ago.
Okay.
It's pretty fresh for what it is.
I just wanted to double check because you said flies, which take a minimum of 15 minutes. So I wanted to double check if this was a fresh kill. Alright, I'm going to rally back to the party, tell them what's going on.
All right, you rally back to the party. What have the rest of you been doing during this time?
I was going to
This
see
maybe
what
took
the
him.
plants.
I say this maybe took him about 10, 15 minutes at most.
I've been
looking for.
I've been sort of like surveying the field, but I'm also I'm on the wagon right now at the range, so I can't really go too far away.
We
go
found
move anything.
Big Al's ranch, and there's a bunch of corpses in the field.
All right.
I'll leave the wagon.
I'm just gonna wander along the corpses.
You're gonna wander along the corpses, so you're gonna go up there with them and look through the corpses.
Yeah.
All right. What would you like to do looking through the corpses? Are you looking for anything in particular or what?
No, just looking to be nosy.
All right, fair enough. You see that there are the corpse that you see the corpse that Obi found. Wandering over to another one, you see that this person was a what's the term I'm looking for? Tiefling. That's right. It was a tiefling woman, pretty broad arms, a little bit stronger than your average person. Looks to have been probably some sort of a more labor-intensive farmhand. You happen to see that while they did go down, they happen to have what looks to be a woodsman's axe by their side. The axe does have a little bit of blood, and maybe about 20 feet past her, you see the corpse of a very barbaric-looking orc, dead from what looks to be an axe blow.
Interesting.
So there's a dead orc and a dead tiefling.
Where at though?
That's the ones that she found, yes.
I'm gonna stealth and I'm gonna go check all the, especially if those are only the bodies so far that we found. I want to stealth because
All right.
I want to go
Make me a stealth
investigate
check.
the plants. Okay, stealth. I want to go investigate the fields. See if there's other bodies, but also just kind of like I want to forage for extra food we might need, just in case as I'm looking for bodies, because I don't, or at least figure out what plants they were growing here. See if there's anything else that we should desperately, like fruit we could take. You know, wheat that's harder to use.
Definitely a good bit of food here. You see the majority of the fields are grain types like wheat, and you see a little bit of rye and some corn. There is an apple orchard in the middle here. And you do happen to see that one of the plots set further here. These plots seem to be more vegetable garden sort of things. However, everything that is gray, or not gray, brown, tan kind of thing, that's a wheat crop. Or not wheat, some sort of grain crop. Wheat, rye, or corn. Yeah, that's what you noticed for food. You said you're also investigating the corpses?
I'm checking if there's other corpses, like any other corpses, especially if I'm looking at the fields. Like, did this fight drag out somewhere else? Was this the only spot of attack?
We'll say make me a survival check to read the battlefield. With a 19, picking up on some of Lothar's teachings from back in the military days that you had. It looks like the first few might have been captured, caught by surprise. There was a skirmish between that tiefling and the orc, as well as one of the other farmhands and another orc, because there are 2 dead orcs. But there are the rest of the corpses are farmhands, and they seem to have been running towards the actual house, but cut down on the way.
And about how far would I have made it in this investigation? Like just distance wise, just so I know where.
You would have gotten to about this middle point.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
I'm gonna direct the wagon to about this point right here, while Ginkgo's up ahead.
Alright.
Hard to follow the bus.
Do the rest of you stay in the wagon?
I mean,
I
split up or weeks
followed
off.
along the wagon.
I heard I followed along with wagon. I didn't hear what you said, Draxus.
Split up or weak, so we need to stick together. So I'd follow along with Lothar.
All right.
I'm just gonna wander around on my own.
I mean, realistically, I'm as stealthy on this wagon as I am on my own. So.
All right. So, Scarlet, you said you were wandering off alone. Where are you wandering to?
I want to say inside like the bushes, like the little bushes I see on the map by the river. Or sorry, not river, pond.
You guys have not reached there yet. It'd take you a bit to get there.
Well, I'm gonna head off in that direction.
All right. So you're going to be traveling with the party, but like off to the side.
Yeah.
All right. Easy enough. So, Ginkgo, that's what you find. Do you press on or do you return?
I want to approach because if they were trying to get to the building, I wonder if the orcs noticed that and would have followed and would have gone after they killed them towards the building because clearly there might be more stuff in there. So I just want to see.
With that 19 survival, you do see a path of trampling feet that lead to the building itself.
I'm gonna try and stay hidden, but stay in the field over here.
All
Trying
right.
to approach, still stealthed. Can I want to listen to see if I hear, like,
We'll say make me a perception check. While this is happening, the rest of you can move up if you'd like. Remember to move your tokens so I know where you're at. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're all the way back where you are in case of a fight breaks out.
I've moved to here on the cart.
All right. With an 11, it's not hard to hear, but there seems to be a ruckus coming from the house. Not quite a fight, but more like almost jovial. You're not able to hear what's being said or what's happening properly unless you get closer. However, if you get closer, you might be at the risk of being seen.
because I hear something, I just hear something. I'm gonna backtrack just a little bit just to alert the party as they're coming up, just in case. Because that's the thing is, I can't tell if they're hostiles. They're the rest of the orcs that are just they've killed everyone and now they're, looting, or if they are the survivors. Whatever. I'm gonna just alert them that there's someone in the farmhouse.
All right.
So everyone approach with caution, please. Maybe I have Obi come with me and also investigate because he's rogue.
Yeah, yeah. Obi Ginkgo returns to you and shares what he had found.
I'm going to move the wagon up to this point and sort of like stop it and hitch it up here. I'm assuming.
All right.
Looks like a fence post sort of a thing. Right here. So
sorry, I need to zoom in. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
All right. You hitch up the cart.
Do I need a stealth again?
Yes, if you're going to be getting out of stealth to meet up with everybody.
Yeah, I kind of figured because I was going to tell them. So after I've told them, I'm going to try and get Obi to stealth with me and go investigate because I couldn't tell if they were hostiles or in need of help.
Alright, I'll follow suit.
All right. Bless you. All right. As you all stealth away, what are the rest of you doing? Waiting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I need us to be able to be on our watch to ensure that we need to move forward quickly. I may not be the most fleet of foot, but I will react accordingly.
All right. Scarlet, is that where you are, or are you anywhere else?
No, I'm there.
All right. You hear as you're walking through the fields. Psst. Psst. Hey,
Oh no. Yeah.
come here.
No.
Over by the orchard. Come here.
No.
Oh, no.
You come here.
Fuck. All right.
Do we hear this?
No, because it's closer to Scarlet, and each one of these squares is 50 feet.
You
Person's
sound like
trying to
your
be.
dad.
I'll take that as an insult.
I'm just gonna
Kidding.
I'm gonna have like my dagger in my hand, but like with the blade pointed up, so it's kind of like hidden behind my wrist,
All right.
but
You
just in case.
you see stealthing out from the trees, walking briskly over the path, and then into the grains that you are in, about waist high wheat, is a orcish fellow. Not dressed barbarically, though.
How can I help you?
Y'all need to get out of here.
Why?
Because you ain't seen the corpses around here, my farm hands. There's orcs that have done attacked my farm, and they're crawling all over this place now.
I think we can handle ourselves. But I'll let my party know.
If you think you can handle yourselves, then I could also use a hand getting rid of them.
Well, we can head towards them if you like.
All right. And he stands up, and you get a proper look at him. He is a very burly fellow. Looks like the years of being on the farm has definitely given him a quite solid form. He has long black hair with one of the bits of hair off to the side tied up into a long braid, scruff of a beard, and what looks to be a tattered red check shirt open quite low into like some of the buttons are not buttoned, and it dips pretty deep into his chest as you get to see. Name's Big Al. This here's my farm. At least it was till them orcs came.
Now, question for
Well-
DM. I'm sorry. Did you say he was orc or half orc? I just couldn't remember.
He is orcish. You don't know if he's full
Okay.
orc or half orc. He's very. There's a lot of orc in him.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, if that's Big Al.
Big Al, maybe we could help you out.
Wait a minute.
I hope
That's
so.
Big Al. Does that make this Big Al's toy barn?
God damn it.
You're gonna say,
The
please tell
only
me y'all
thing
got
that's-
that.
The only thing that's
Yeah.
different between the picture and that you see of him and the actual him that you're experiencing in game, he does not have his hat.
I stole his hat.
Okay.
That's not right.
I'm just gonna start leading them towards the group.
Scarlet returns with a living person by her side. Very burly man.
I
Orcish.
know, guys. I know. You're shocked. He's alive. I didn't drink his blood. I know.
Drink my blood. The hell you on about, woman?
My dear sir, right now is not a word for them sort of delicacies. Who is you right now?
Name's Big Al.
Well, my dear friend, we are on our way to find you. I'm assuming by the circumstances in which we are facing right now that you have been dealt with a hardship of sorts.
Well, I'd say so. I told Vandalin about the orc problem in the area, hoping they'd come before this had happened, but
I
guess it was a little.
I apologize for the delays, but we have made our way here to help out in any which way we can.
I'm appreciative of that. He walks over to you and offers a hand.
My name is Lothar. It is a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Good to see you. Good to meet you too, Lothar.
Need.
Do you shake his hand?
Most definitely,
Rather than grabbing your hand, he grabs your forearm.
as you do.
Your forearm is very much crushed. This man has grip strength like a beast.
He has gone up a notch in Lothar's book.
He turns to you, Draxus. You are?
I just kind of stare at him for a minute. You're friendly, right? Not all
I'm
of
trying
your
to shake
kind
your
are.
hand.
You think I would leave somebody that's not friendly over here?
Upon saying
Uh,
not all of your kind are, he gives you a very foul look. And what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Racist.
Aw, shit.
I don't mean any offense to you, just usually a lot of orcs that come along, they just crave bloodshed. That's the only reason why I ask.
I can't.
It's okay,
I don't know.
Big Al.
No, you're not getting up here.
What was that?
He takes a breath and sighs after Scarlet says it's okay. Big Al and says, "You know, I'm gonna be the better man here and let that one slide."
He judges me too.
No judgment, it's just precaution. You know, you never know who you come across in this world.
You're not making it any better.
I'll offer a handshake because I kind of fucked up.
He snubs it,
Yeah. Good job,
and he
babe.
goes down the line to Triss. And you you're still muted.
No, I'm not.
You're not muted now.
What?
I was never muted. I didn't touch a button.
But I can't be mad at that 'cause I don't think
I didn't hear you come through.
Not really.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God,
And you
coming
are.
out?
Triss
Cancel.
holds out her hand.
You don't seem happy.
How do you hold out your hand?
I put my hand out to shake it.
Oh, he will shake your hand then.
Lift it up and hold it out.
It's more of how your hand is turned.
Oh, she's not putting her hand out to be kissed.
And you were again, ma'am.
Scarlet, the local Dampier.
Dampier. Shoot. You're only the second Dampier I've ever met.
I'm going to give him like a
Well met.
a cute, toothy smile.
He goes to tip a hat to you, but there's no hat there, and he kind of catches himself. And he just nods. Is this your happy little party here? Only sent 4.
My dear friend, there are 2 of our friends who are currently ahead right now, scouting at the house up ahead.
Well, you better start catching up before they get themselves into trouble. Ginkgo and Obi, you guys are scouting ahead at this point in time. How close to the actual house do you guys get?
I'd say it would be best to like start on the outside working in. Bigger Ginkgo could like cover the front entrance. I'll work my way towards the back.
All right. As you scout around the house, you see there are 3 entry points that are not including windows. You happen to see a what looks to be a sort of back door. It's pretty. Actually, no. Sorry, that's the front door. You see a front door with a very small porch. Going around the back, you happen to see a very a wider porch with a swing hanging from the overhang. A well nearby, and past that, you also see what looks to be cellar doors.
Better check for traps.
I'm going to open the cellar doors, but instead of rushing in right away, I'm just gonna keep an ear out for a second, see if I hear anything suspicious.
All right. Make me a stealth check. And let me move you to a different map real quick. Oh, joy.
Back.
You fucking fell down those cellar stairs.
I assume you're with him, Nico?
He went around the back side of the house. I went around the front side.
Okay. Put you here then. All right. Obi, you go to open up the cellar doors and you realize these hinges are very rusty. I probably shouldn't have opened that door. As you lift it up to the sound of
Oh, fuck all kinds of duck.
looking down, you see the cellar has a dirt floor with walls of mortared stone. And as it dips into darkness, you can see the outlines of shelves along the walls, with what looks to be skulls lining the shelves.
Do I hear anything initially, like something trying to scurry away, like something recognizing that a door's been opened that probably shouldn't have?
No, but you
Or
do
is it
see
just
an orc peering through the window. Looking at
What?
you.
What kind of expression does it have on its face? Like, does it look like it wants to straight up murk me, or?
You see his expression goes from curiosity to a grin of malicious intent. And then you look up and you happen to see on the second level of the farmhouse 3 more orcs peering through windows down at you.
I'm just going to turn around and start walking away. Right, we're gonna need
Bitch,
to hold
run!
Move them little legs.
This is
All
not
right,
where I parked
so-
my wagon.
Well, currently they're still inside the house. I have not technically entered. I'm just like on the outside.
I need you to
peering
roll
in.
some initiative.
Ah, fuck.
All of us, or just them?
Just Obi and Ginkgo at the moment.
But have they seen me yet?
You are still in part of the initiative.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Dude, did I just roll back-to-back nat ones?
Well, I also rolled 2 crits earlier today, back to back. So I guess we gotta even out karma.
One
The
second.
dice are fickle creatures.
Also, I just realized all of these are to GM.
Oh, so the failed stealth roll doesn't count, right?
No, it's just the initiatives that I'm rolling.
Oh my god, why are there so many? Stop. Please. I beg you. No.
You beg me?
Hold on, where are we
Oh,
at?
his dom's coming out. Oh my Jesus fucking god.
We're up to 9 fucking orcs.
Wow. And they all go before you.
Oh, I forgot to roll initiative.
Hey, do y'all remember that spell
You
that
don't
I
need
just
to.
learned, Gentle Repose? I feel like we have an hour, buddy. Don't worry about it. You're good.
No, you have a minute.
What? Thought...
It's your turn to go get snacked.
You have to cast that, and then it gives you extra time to cast Revivify.
Okay, I'll go in a bit.
Revivify is a minute.
You mean after this is over?
Good luck to you, homie.
I'll get more in a minute.
Alright.
Okay.
So, Ginkgo, you happen to hear what sounds... Actually, do you speak Orcish?
I don't think so. No, I got common, goblins, Sylvan. I thought I had a fourth, but no.
You first think it sounds like whatever you're hearing is goblin, but then you realize, no, that doesn't sound right. That's not goblin. The enunciations are a little bit different, but you can't quite make out what's being said as you hear footsteps traveling away from you.
Can I memorize their speech real quick? Like what exactly they said, the syllables, so if anyone else speaks Orc, I can say it to them later. Or no, because we're just gonna fight anyway before I could even do that. Never mind.
I was gonna say, plus you're hearing it through a wall. It's kind of muffled.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, fuck. Wow, I am still stealthed.
You see the orc come off the steps, look at you. You're not moving yet, Ginkgo.
Oh, I just wasn't sure, like, if he could see me, because if I'm stealthed, I just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
So he could
You're
see
on
me?
initiative. You're on initiative, so you're not allowed to move until your turn. Obi, the orc, seeing you try to make an escape, runs, sprinting at you, and goes to tackle you to hold you down. I need you to make me an acrobatics or athletics check, your choice, to avoid being grappled.
Okay, it's not a nat 1, it's a fucking 2. Progress.
Let me, Alright. Sorry, I was getting it so it doesn't roll on GM anymore. You are able to slip out as this orc, in his haste, is far too gung-ho and almost ends up jumping into the cellar doors instead. Double check, make sure. Yep. That is that orc's turn. This one, Ginkgo, you happen to watch it look out a window. You're able to see it. It's what its turn is. This one you see walk up behind, mutter something, and the orc that's looking out the window kind of like motions him to move. Moves over to here. One second. Okay. Obi, as you are, as they are attempting to grapple you, you hear glass shatter from above you. And then you see an orc flying out of the window, Superman style, trying to dive bomb onto you. I need you to make me a dexterity save.
We're at a 3.
You say you rolled 3? Woof.
I rolled a 3, which is now a 6 with my mod.
All right. So you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone. as you are underneath a very heavy orc that is now giggling like a small child that just got a very fun toy at Christmas. Above you, you happen to hear raucous laughter. Inko, it is now your turn. What do you do?
Sorry, I'm just checking if there's something that would really help him that I can do, like physically do something, but I don't think so. I'm going to. I want to throw my voice so they can't locate me, but I still want to crow because they knew we were going towards the building. Our party knew that we were going towards the building.
Yes.
So I want to do my loud crow caw, and I'm gonna throw my voice. I mean, I do have that skulker, but that's only for our physical attacks, so they might still be able to locate my voice.
I'll allow it.
Okay, that's just gonna benefit my performance, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to alert the party by a caca and but throw my voice so they can't find us.
All right,
like so they don't find me.
Make me a deception check.
I want to use those are both not great, so I am going to use the inspiration.
All right.
Because yeah.
Okay. So you gotta roll this at advantage.
Okay. Okay. So that was one roll.
Yep.
And again, oh Jesus.
So with a 12, you make a very loud calling noise. The rest of you are now alerted to the fact that Ginkgo might be in trouble.
How fast can my two legs run?
So, moving at max speed, which would be 60 feet per turn for, I do believe, all of you with the exception of Scarlet, you can move 1 square, because that's 50 feet.
Hmm.
1 square per round. What got posted?
Such a good movie.
It is.
I mean, in my opinion, I say we start hauling.
We have to.
All right. So, we'll just put Lothar if you'd like to roll initiative. Or we can actually, no, we'll just do this at initiative count 20. As I get to bring out the time tracker. We'll call this layer action 1.
How fast can I get us there if we use the horses in the wagon?
If you use the horses, only 3 of you can use the horses. But it will get you there in half the time.
I'm doing it.
I'll go with them.
It's up to you how fast y'all jump on at this point.
Who is the fastest on foot?
Me.
I was gonna say, would you be able to fly, Triss? Would that be faster?
I only got 30 feet of flight. But flying would probably be good for, like, Sky. coverage, maybe. If y'all can lure them outside.
Oh, I'll get their attention. That's why I'm driving the wagons up. That's why I'm driving the wagon up. I'm trying to make as much noise charging in as I possibly can.
I'm a fly over there.
Lothar, I will tell you, pushing the wagon like that, it will probably end up broken. Are you okay with that?
We can repair it when it's all done.
I mean, if
All
Triss
right.
is flying, the three of us can all just get on a horse.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got the wagon, so, but yeah, we do have the extra horses. I mean, if they jump on those, the thing is, the Ginkgo signaled to me that there was trouble, so I'm going. I'll fix the damn wagon later if I need to.
All right.
Well, if we can each get a horse, there's no point in breaking the wagon.
I can't unstrap a horse.
The wagon's pulled by oxes.
The wagons are pulled by oxen. The horses have been off to the side.
How much would it take off to use the horse then instead?
Just takes half of your original movement, but the horse takes over the movement after that, so it doesn't really matter.
All right then, yeah, we'll do that. I'll jump on a fucking horse. Let's go.
All right. So that means Obi, Draxus, and Scarlet, you all are on horses. Triss, you are in the air.
Obi is currently pinned by a giant door.
Correct. Obi, what would you like to do?
You said I'm currently prone, right?
Yes, you are currently knocked prone underneath an orc. You're not grappled. You're just underneath fat ass.
Okay, I would like to stab him.
All right. Attacking at prone will give you disadvantage. However, he is also prone, so that cancels out because you'd be getting advantage. So it'd be just a normal attack. You will not get sneak attack, however. If you got out of prone, you could get sneak attack.
Wait, short bow? I thought that was fucking short.
If you get out of prone first, you will get sneak attack on the prone orc.
There we go.
You don't need the -5. You don't get that
I
for
don't.
short swords.
Oh.
Sharpshooter only works for ranged attacks.
Okay, so apparently when I took that feat, when we leveled up, it just automatically checked it for something.
Odd. Are you going to get up first, or are you attacking while prone?
Well, if he's on top of me, I can't really get up, right?
You can get up. It was just flavor.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I would like to attempt to get up.
Yep, you get up. It takes half your movement, so you have 10 feet left unless you dash, in which case you'll get your 25 again. And then a 19 will hit. You'd like to roll your sneak attack on top of that. 4. For a grand total of 13. As you get up, bit shaken from the encounter, you pull out your short sword and drive it deep into the neck of this orc as it expires.
Alright. So you said it took half movement?
Yep, takes half of your movement to get up from prone.
Okay, so that still leaves me with, what, 10, 15 feet of movement?
10 feet of movement, and then you can dash as your bonus action if you so wished for an additional 25 for a 35 total.
Yeah, I'll do that. Should I be, like, back on the prior screen, or...
Where are you going?
I'm trying to run the fuck away.
As far away from that orc as possible, just straight back?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put you on that screen. Here, I'll drag you. We'll say you are currently here. All right. Is that your turn?
There's not really much I can do. So. Yeah.
All right.
Actually, no, never mind. I already used the bonus action, so I can't chug a potion, can I?
Nope. That orc does catch up with you. The one that had originally found you. Pulling an axe off of its back, it attempts to slash at you as you're running away. Does a 7 hit?
No.
You feel the whoosh of a heavy weapon almost graze your back. You happen to dodge out of the way just in time. All right. Lothar, Draxus, and Scarlet. We'll just use Lothar's token to represent the party since you all are not actually 50 feet away from each other in this. Oh, somebody left. Who did it leave?
Scarlet.
Uh-oh. Why? Everything okay?
I think she left an accent because she got a phone call really quick.
It was really good.
Gotcha. Alright, so we'll just use Lothar's token, since all of you are not literally 50 feet away from you while you're waiting, with the exception of Triss, who will be one step behind. Lothar going up. You have to move 2 spaces.
Alright.
Triss, you would be behind at 1.
Yeah, it shut down.
Like, did it die, or?
No.
Lothar, would you like to put, or I should say Lothar's group,
Just tell him I'll hang back.
you have the chance to push your horse harder at the risk of its
Tell him
health.
I'll hang back.
Would you like to?
Hold on.
I mean, it sounds selfish, but given we are at Big Al's, he could give more horses if we hurt them.
Alright. I would say Scarlet, but Scarlet's not here at the moment, so Lothar and Jaraxus, I need animal handling checks from you both. But the average will be what happens. $11.
Oh, sorry.
Crit. Plus crit 4. 27. Holy crap.
Like, I would love to keep her too.
All right.
Gotta
His
save my
husband's
hubby.
in danger.
Yeah, gotta save my hubby.
Yeah.
I agree.
Lothar,
If anything, we'll take her back
you
later.
bend down over the top of this horse. It's not meant to carry riders wearing full plate, however, or not wearing full plate, wearing heavy armor. However, you are able to, with your military knowledge, coax Draxus and this horse to push themselves even further as you go an extra space.
Boom.
Nope, I already moved you that extra space. You don't need it.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. However, I need to look at something with that horse. There you are. Horsey. Okay.
Is your computer okay?
Triss, would you like to push yourself?
Fuck. Remind me what happens when you do that again? You get exhaustion, right?
You can possibly get yourself exhaustion, yes.
I
If
would
I
say
don't roll properly.
True. I would say don't push yourself personally.
Yeah, because I have an arrow, so I can fire from
Exactly. Yeah.
ranges.
What is the weapon that you are currently using for range, Triss?
Bow of some kind.
Longbow?
Longbow.
Can you read me its distances?
Reading? Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Range. It says 150/600.
All right. So that means you can attack any space within 150. So that's 3 of these squares. Or you can do 600 divided by 5 is, or not 600. 600 divided by 50 is 6. I am blanking. Why math? I'm good
Wait,
at math and I can't do math.
Did you point to where I could attack? Sorry.
1 second. 12. So if you pull out your ruler, actually I can do this with your token now that I think about it. Oop. Go with
Did you do it or? Whoa!
that is not a good first color. We'll change that to this. All right, so the first circle that you see around you
Yeah.
is your ability to attack within not having disadvantage. The very wide circle is disadvantage, but you can still hit. Possibly hit. That is a longbow for you.
I am all powerful. Fear me.
So yeah.
Okay.
Figure
If I
that
move,
lets you
will
know.
it move to 2?
Yes. So yeah, if you wanted to just shoot Obi at the moment, if he wasn't behind the cover of the literal entire house, possibly could. Shoot, you should definitely shoot Ginkgo.
I'm sorry, what about shooting Obi?
I don't
Exactly.
want to shoot
Please
either.
don't shoot Ginkgo.
Why not? Is
Question:
there any
Am I allowed to cast a spell while
Your action would be pushing the horse.
Okay,
So,
that's fair.
unless it's a bonus action spell.
Hey, I'm just checking.
Yep. All right. Ginkgo, you hear the commotion from Obi getting caught and stuff happening. You call and then you look back as you see your party starting to move into action. What do you do? orcs know that something is up, they are going to be making active perception checks. So they have to beat your stealth roll.
Okay, well, what if I was here, hiding just like next to the window?
I would give you a bonus on your stealth roll. Well, you wouldn't roll again. I would just give you a bonus to what you had last rolled.
I will probably stay there, even though I technically have one more space. But yeah, I do kind of want the cover.
All right, 1 second. I have returned. All right. So, stuff happens that you can't see.
That happens in life.
Genko, you see out of the edge of the window the orc that is there stands up and starts looking around while shoving a piece of bread that looks to be buttered in his face.
At least man understands priorities, man.
Looking around, not seeing anything, he just sits back down and starts shoving more buttered bread in his face.
Oh, yeah.
And leans back in his chair, happy that there's nothing happening. And falls flat on his back.
Phenomenal.
That is his turn.
Well, hold on. How does he go from eating buttered bread to falling flat on his back?
Because he was leaning back in a chair, doing the whole lean back on 2 legs thing.
Have you never done that?
I am a big person. I know what is and is not possible for me without great risk. So no, probably not since I was a kid.
Obi, you see a second orc join the first.
Fuck.
Obi, you see a third orc join the first and second.
Double fuck.
You see the orc that's in the window rear back and try to throw something at you. Does an 18 hit?
Okay, correct. Is the window he's standing behind currently broken, or is it still a fresh window?
He broke it.
Okay, never mind. Yes, an 18 hit.
You take 8 piercing damage as a javelin is hucked your way and catches you in the shoulder. Ginkgo, it is your turn.
I'm going to move again
Right.
closer towards Obi.
All right. don't mind those guys that are just there so I can count how many are after Obi.
Okay, I'm gonna be here. And because I have Stalker, right? Skulker.
Skulker. Because you have Skulker.
So am I technically hidden from the creature because I'm stealthed? Or would
Yes.
that be I would have to be like in a bush or something?
No, you're hidden.
Okay. I'm gonna throw head.
You're hidden because they haven't seen you yet.
But so if with me making the attack, it's not going to reveal my position. Is that correct? How the skull?
If you make the attack and you miss, you are not. They do not reveal your position.
Okay, so making the attack doesn't reveal my position. Okay.
Yeah. Says when you are hidden from a creature and miss with a ranged weapon attack, making the attack does not reveal your position.
But if I do hit them, it will reveal my position. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. And these two right here that are visible to me, they are on ground floor, or are they still up above, like looking out?
The ones that you can see on the ground here, these guys, they're just that they are actually behind Obi at this point. I just have them there for my reference of how many he's getting attacked by.
So if I do throw a weapon at them and hit them, I could. There's a chance because Obi's in the way that I would hit him.
No, I'm not so cruel as to make you attack your own teammates.
Okay.
By a missed attack.
Because I have distance. Okay, so I have used my movement. That is all the movement I have right now.
Unless you expend a key point, yes.
Unless I spend a key point. Let's see here. What is the range for my dart? I don't know where to find that.
It should be 20-60 for a dart. If I am recalling it correctly.
Okay. Oh god, so that's 1, 2. Okay, so they would technically be at a disadvantage because they're beyond 20 feet from me.
Yes, that would be correct. At this point, they're beyond 20 feet.
I'm still going to throw it because if I miss it, they won't see me.
Correct.
I'm going to throw to, I guess, whatever one's closest. I'm honestly doesn't matter, I guess, because all right. Is one close to dying?
No, they all look pretty fresh.
Okay. I am going to throw. So I have to hit disadvantage. And then dart.
A 15. Roll me some damage. All right. Said you want to go after the one closest to you?
I think so. Because so they're both like right. They're both in reaching distance of Obi. It's not like
all three of them.
Or all three of them. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the one closest to me, and then I want to use patient defense. So I'm going to use 1 key point to take dodge action for my bonus action.
All right. You throw a dart and it sinks into the shoulder of one of the orcs, who growls out in pain and flips around looking at you, saying something to his companions. Obi, there's been a distraction. What do you do?
chug a potion of invisibility.
All right. You turn invisible. Obi, you, seeing the distraction, you chug the potion, toss it off to the side, and you realize that in just not even a moment, you can't see any of you. You're transparent. It's a very odd considering your hand-eye coordination is kind of thrown off without the reference of the rest of your body. What do you do?
Let's see.
I am removing said potion from the ledger.
What did you say?
I was just removing the potion of invisibility from the party ledger.
I'm going to, because that was my normal action.
That is correct.
So, bonus action, I'm going to start booking it out towards the road to see if I can draw the attention of the group so they know exactly where we're at.
All right. The orcs still can take an attack of opportunity against you. They can't see you, so it's at disadvantage. Unless you'd like to disengage.
Disengage them, yeah.
All right. Then you disengage and book it towards the road. I'll have you move one space.
Yeah, I was going to say.
All right. Orc time. Ginkgo, the orcs turn around, not able to see Obi. One of them is actually going to spend their turn looking for him. Obi, if you'd like to roll me a stealth check real quick. Nope. The other two are going to turn and go after Ginkgo. One that you had injured and the other one. They get on to other opposite sides of you. One of them is going to take out his great axe and attempt to slash at you. Ginkgo, does a 12 hit?
No!
The other one is going to attempt to grapple you. Ginkgo, does a 7, or roll me in a, 13, technically, it's not a disadvantage. Roll me an acrobatics or athletics check, your choice, to avoid being grappled.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I had disadvantage on.
It's fine. 21. You're easily able to slip out of their grip, twisting and turning, being nimble on your feet. You are a hard target to pin down. Actually, I didn't. Whoops. Things happen. All right. Lothar can move 2 spaces again. If you'd like to push your horse beyond its limits, you can. Draxus, do you do so?
No, I think was I muted? Did you hear me there?
I did not hear you.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to push the limits on the horse.
Make me an animal handling check. Draxus, would you also like to push the limits of your horse?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna follow right behind them this entire time.
All right, make me an animal handling check. 7 and a 16, because technically it's not supposed to be getting guidance.
Yeah.
Actions. Lothar, you feel your horse underneath you begin to stumble. You feel that you may possibly be thrown off if you try to push it further once more.
All good.
You definitely hurt the ankles of this horse at least. It may be lame for a while.
No, cure wounds will help it.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Triss, are you going to push yourself? Alright, then you may move up 1 space.
Can I see any orcs from here, or is it just Obi and Ginkgo?
You don't see Obi, but you do see at this point, I assume you're flying up a little bit when you're flying.
Yeah.
You do see Ginkgo with 2 orcs on either side of him.
Am I able to...
Yeah, you're
Right,
able to make a
shoot?
shot. Yeah. You've got range for days. It will be at disadvantage.
Range for days?
But you've got range for days.
Okay. So I roll with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to hit the left orc or the right orc?
The left.
Roll me some damage. Ginkgo, as you're fighting these orcs, trying to avoid being grappled, avoid being slashed, one of the orcs that you're fighting happens to take an arrow as if it just suddenly magically protruded out of its neck. A very vicious blow that unbalances it. But this orc cracks its neck and pulls the arrow out, grinning and looking back towards wherever it came from.
Okay.
Good job. Orc does stuff. Ginkgo, a third orc arrives. Does not have the ability to attack you, though. Stuff happens in the background. Alright, Ginkgo, it is your turn.
Man, I used my dodge action for nothing. I'm just kidding.
Sometimes that's how it works.
Sometime it be. So Obi's the fuck out of dodge, right?
Obi is the fuck out of dodge, correct.
Oh yeah, it's not like I've already lost like over half my health.
No, it's just I don't know if I should stay here and fight these 3 orcs around me.
No, it's called run the fuck away.
Honestly, I can totally see you winning. Monks are just monks like that. So long as you play it smart, I should say.
I mean, if I attack them after I'm done with all my attacks in my round and my bonus action attacks, I can still use my movement after that to run away, yes?
Correct.
Okay, let's do that.
Alright.
What orcs are most injured? Like,
the one that took the arrow and the one that took the dart. So one to your left is the most injured. The one to your right is injured, but not as much. The one to the bottom right is untouched, and you also see one that was looking for Obi is turning around now and coming towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna do an attack action.
Okay.
On the one that is most injured, because just so you can follow my train of thought, I was gonna do an attack on him, use a key point for my flurry of blows, because if my one attack kills, I want to turn to the other guy, use my flurry of blows on a different target. Can I do that, or does flurry of blows have to be on the same target? It doesn't look like it says it has to be the same target. I'm linking it.
You can make, as if you have 1 million attacks, all of those attacks can be on different targets.
Okay,
you do not have to choose the same. You can also attack, move, then attack again. So you would like to, I assume, take a quarterstaff to the orc's face.
Yes.
All right, roll me some quarterstaff.
Okay, I'm at normal, right? Or am I at disadvantage or advantage? I just want to make sure.
You're at normal at the moment.
I just want to make sure.
16 hits, roll me some damage. This orc's brains become paste as you absolutely demolish whatever semblance of brain was left in that orc's skull.
Okay, the next injured one, so I know there's one there that has no damage, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna attack the one that had my dart hit it. Is that correct? That's the next one?
Yep. This would be an unarmed strike at this point. Your flurry of blows is unarmed strikes.
Okay, and 2 unarmed strikes at that too.
That is
I'm
correct.
Gonna use a key point, so I'm deducting that now.
Mm-hmm.
So then okay, I'm gonna hit my unarmed strike twice, correct?
Correct. A crit will hit, an 11 will not. So that's going to be 2d4 plus 3 for you. How would you like to kill this one too?
Let's see. So this is unarmed. I am going to just fucking peck his head just twice, just too fast, just like straight up dagger beak, just like straight up in. Well, I don't know if I want to go for skull or neck. I'm gonna go skull first, neck second.
His forehead becomes concave, and then his neck is now hollow. As he falls to the ground, there's not even a chance for this person to live, this orc to live. Ginkgo, you still see one left and one charging at you.
Now, can I do an additional bonus action using more key points? Like, I don't know how this works. I'm just asking.
No.
Okay.
You only have one bonus action per round.
Okay. Okay, there are only 6 orcs left.
Only 6.
We've killed 3. That is 33% of them are dead.
I'm about to come in and wreck some skulls.
I mean, you and me both. I'm going in there galloping up like freaking executioner style.
I know I only have 2 key points left, but I'm going to use another key point. I want to use I want to use my patient defense again for dodge action because I see there's 2.
I do believe that is a bonus action.
It is. You're right. Sorry. Good catch because I totally was missing that.
You're fine.
I know I still have movement. and the one's charging at me. So I'm going to run directly away from the one that's charging at me just to give more distance so maybe he can't catch up to me before my next turn. Because I have 40 movement speed.
That will provoke an attack of opportunity from the orc that you are with. Are you okay with that?
Yes, I'm just checking. So, and my patient defense that I used last round, it ended when my turn started. That's correct. I just want to make sure I understand how that ability works.
Can you show me it?
Yeah, it doesn't have much.
Yep. It would end at the start of your turn.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Again, I'm learning that one because it's weird. Okay,
You're
yeah,
fine.
I'm going to run directly away. I'm okay if that one attacks me. Because,
All right.
yeah.
Does a 22 hit you?
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, that one will.
You will take 8 points of slashing damage as its great axe cleaves into your back as you run away.
Hey, I'm just barely below what my old hit points were last time. So yeah, I'm not too bad off.
All right, you can move 40 feet.
Well, this map kind of runs out of space.
All right, well then let's do this. Or you're gonna go that way out that way.
I was gonna wherever's the direct away from the one that's charging at me. So
kind
like
of towards the lake would be the direct away, or closer towards the party would be the direct away.
I'll go towards the party.
All right.
So one space.
I'll just putting you on the map as that one space.
Oh, okay.
Obi, what are you doing?
So, hearing Ginkgo cry out in pain, I turn around to see the fresh wound on his back. Still getting used to it.
Yep. See the fresh wound on Ginkgo's back, as well as 2 dead orcs.
I notice the orc currently chasing after him, and we'll do this. So, since I haven't moved this turn yet, I'm going to use steady aim.
All right.
And I will combo that with sharpshooter.
Okay.
So my next roll is for fire the short bow, so that would be at advantage plus the sharpshooter modifier.
Okay, let me check something real quick.
I'm just trying to make sure this all works.
Your invisibility will end if you attack. I will let you know that.
That's fine.
All right. Yeah, so advantage with a -5, so that's an 11. Unfortunately, an 11 will not hit. As the arrow flies and you refuel yourself, luckily they are away from you. But that would be your turn. So that's your bonus action movement and attack. All right. Ginkgo, running up behind you and catching up quite swiftly, is another orc. As these guys are quite speedy.
Crap, do they match my 40 speed?
They have the ability to dash as a bonus action.
Oh, and I don't have a bonus action yet, or I could have dashed. Oh.
Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
You feel the heavy breeze of the great axe cleave through the air behind you. Triss and Lothar and everybody who is on the horses pulling up, you see an orc run out the front door. Start with Lothar. Lothar, if you move your horse normally rather than pushing it, you can get to the orc that just walked out the front door.
Yeah, we're gonna get to him.
All right. What would you like to do?
Now,
As you are on horseback.
Am I melee range going horseback?
You can be in melee range on horseback, yes.
Question: am I at advantage or disadvantage while swinging while I'm on a horse?
Neither. There's a feat for that if you'd like it. If you want to have advantage on while being horsebound.
Mostly just make sure I'm not disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna try and hit him with the warhammer.
All right.
That'd be a
With
no.
a 1, you are unable to hit him. Draxus, you are on the horse following up. What would you like to do? Jaraxus? Also, holy crap, I didn't even realize the time.
I didn't notice I accidentally bumped my mic. Said take a second swing. I figured we'd chain attack. I'd just be following right behind him. So I figured he'd
A
whiff his
17.
swing and I'd take another.
A 17 hits and deals a hefty chunk of damage to this one. Scarlet, now that you are back, I've had you been going along with Draxus and Lothar. Would you like to make a follow-up attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna do like the old knight thing with like my javelin, where I like just like am riding and like stick it through his body.
All right, make me an attack roll. A 13 unfortunately will miss, as it jumps out of the way just in time, looking heavily injured and bloody. Triss, you have 1, 2, 3 possible targets. One's heavily injured, and the other 2 are looking pretty well off chasing after Ginkgo. What do you do? Oh, also you can move that forward. Do that for you.
Yeah. Thanks. Who is... I can word, sorry, my brain is sleeping.
Your brain is sleeping, fair.
Yeah. I haven't been able to open my eyes for like the last 5 minutes.
We'll make this the last.
No,
one,
it's
then.
fine. Who?
Who?
What are the orcs doing? Like, are any of them any danger to anybody else? Like, other than like chasing Ginkgo, like, is someone else closer to the ones that are chasing Ginkgo?
The ones chasing Ginkgo's the closest one. It'll probably take Lothar next round to get to him.
Okay. I will shoot the one in the lead chasing Ginkgo. Because hopefully if he falls, he'll take the other one will trip on him or something.
Alright. Make me an attack roll.
I peel my eyeballs open And
At
I press
disadvantage.
the logo button.
15 will hit.
Okay. Yeah.
One sec.
Please die
You
quietly.
good?
Never. I'm never good.
Hey, where is the little guy?
Back at the cart.
Probably for the best.
Y'all been having him stay behind, so he's just staying behind. He pretty much just said, well, I mean, guess they don't need my help.
Well, he's
Anyway.
always cautious, so until he feels eager for battle, I mean, don't push it.
Do I trip him? Not Lothar. Not. Whatever the thing his name is.
1 second. I'm doing a check of something.
What?
No.
Walking?
Okay. 15 for 11. He takes a hefty blow, but he is not downed. Triss, running underneath you, you hear a crack of thunder. As it looks like Big Al pulls what seems to be, to you, who has never seen this before, some sort of weird iron-looking magic wand.
Okay.
And does hit. Finishing off the orc that you had shot. A 1-2 punch of arrow and smoke and thunder.
Pepper box.
Is it a gun?
He has a gun.
Nice.
He looks up at you. Nah, shooting.
You too.
And then he pulls the gun to the next one and makes another attack. But misses. Orc time. You. Ginkgo. You feel at your back an axe slam into it,
Ow.
dealing 4 points of damage. Lothar, Jaraxxus, Scarlet. Another orc comes out and attempts to cleave the horse of Lothar out from underneath him. 19 to hit for legless horsey.
No.
Not cool.
Not cool at all, man.
Jaraxxus, sorry. Lothar, you are thrown from your horse and knocked prone. As your horse, without the front legs, topples and screams out before expiring.
No.
Jaraxxus. Another orc comes out from the doors and goes after your horse. 23 to hit. For 15. Taking out your horse in a much similar fashion. Draxus, as you lay on the ground, prone from falling off the horse, a third orc comes out. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
I have to actually ask even if I roll a high number because it's you. You take 12 points of slashing damage as the axe cleaves down into you.
I'm gonna hit it with my Hellish Rebuke.
Alright. Roll me some Hellish Rebuke. 2d10.
Is that cast at first level or second level?
First level via your sword. Which, let me pull up Hellfire because I think it has a different DC than yours. Yeah, you have Hellfire is a DC 13 other than a DC 12. He takes half damage. So, this is the first time you've actually done Hellish Rebuke on your sword. Would you like to describe this?
I'd like to just kind of picture the flames come out of the sword, like angrily, kind of protecting them, given the fact I don't just have it, it's coming from the sword itself.
As the flames lash out against your attacker, Draxus, for the first time ever, your skin begins to crawl with a sensation that is both familiar to you, but at the same time unfamiliar. You look down as flames lick about your body without hurting you. You can add another D4 to that roll. Takes an extra 1 damage. To the lot of you who are around Draxus, you see what looks to be Draxus has spontaneously combusted and is now on fire.
That was good known, fella.
Ginkgo, it is now your turn. You have one last orc on you. Behind you.
Is it within range? Like they don't have to use any movement speed? Or.
Yes, it is within range at the moment.
Okay, I'm going to quarterstaff it. And I'm going to see how much damage I do with that before I might do unarmed strikes and stuff. We'll see.
Alright. Ten will miss.
Oh. I'm trying to decide. Okay, how many are still alive total? So we got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still alive. At your angle, you would actually be able to, because I assume you're going to move. If you move, you'll be around the house edge, and you'll be able to see Lothar and the others.
Can I be put on the map so I can see around the house? Because I'm still on the outside.
Okay. The house map is literally the house. I can't give you a yard on top of that.
Okay.
Sorry. Otherwise, I
You're good.
would. The map that I am using does not allow for yard.
I am going to. I still have 2 key points. I'm going to use 1 key point. I'm going to do flurry of blows.
All right.
Look at my key point. Unarmed. That's gonna miss.
That's gonna miss.
Unarmed again. 12.
Gonna miss.
Ugh.
So you swing out with a quarterstaff, then you follow up with 2 pecks, but this orc seems to have gotten wise to your combo attacks and seems to be able to dodge and weave just like how you dodge and weave in combat.
Then I'm going to use my movement and get away, then just keep running.
Get an attack of opportunity for that.
Yep.
17 to hit.
That just barely hits.
You take 4 slashing damage. Lothar, you see Ginkgo, a bit out of breath and quite wounded, come across the side of the house. Alive. I am going to move the orcs onto the map. Just to let you all see what's left. All right. Obi, it's your turn. If you round around the house, you'll be able to see enemies that you can take out. If you so wish to do so.
Okay, say that again.
If you move down around the house, you'll be able to see enemies that you can take out, if you so wish to do so.
Alright. What about this dude right here?
They are not actually there. They're technically, this guy's more like here.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
these guys are sharing the space that Lothar is in.
Alright.
I just brought those people here so y'all can see the number that's left.
So, okay, yeah. Obi will run around to the opposite side of the house. So what, they're all just ganged on top of Lothar's position?
Pretty much. And you'd only move 1.
Alright. Then I would just take aim at no particular orc in the group, just hope something hits.
Alright. The 19 will hit, taking out the most injured orc. You'd still have a bonus action if you'd like to do anything with that.
Yeah, bonus action, just dash, make myself, or give myself extra distance.
Alright. Layer action. We'll go down the line of Lothar. There are 3 orcs left that you can see and 1 orc chasing after Ginkgo. What would you like to do?
I'm going after the orc chasing after Ginkgo.
Alright. You use half of your movement speed to get up from prone, and you start scurrying after. One of the orcs is nearby and is going to take an attack of opportunity against you as you leave. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Your armor is too thick and you're undisturbed by its attack. You are able to get up to the one that is accosting Ginkgo if you use your action to dash, or you do have your ranged attacks if you so wished.
All right, so I can't make it there with a half movement.
Yes. I know the map's a little weird because
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just trying to think if I want to put divine favor on my weapon or if I want to try sacred flame. I'm gonna go with sacred flame.
All right. Roll me a sacred flame. Sacred
Fucking
singe.
Goodness gracious.
It fails for that
I
one
did
point of
damage.
damage.
I did damage. I'm all flustered. Okay, that happens to everybody. You know, it happens all the time.
It happens, yeah. Jaraxxus, there are 3 orcs in front of you. One of them you had just attacked with your hellish rebuke after it struck you. You are prone currently.
I'm gonna get up and try to take the thing's head off. It don't piss me off.
All right.
That ain't happening.
10 misses.
What are we doing?
Scarlet,
Trying to kill
there
the
are
orcs
3
that
in
came out
front
the
of
house.
you. You are still on horseback.
Down all this. What?
Trying to kill the orcs that came out of the house.
Are they distant or they?
Huh?
I guess. I don't know. Hold on.
Like, are we close? Are we far away?
Yeah, they just literally chopped me and Lothar off our horses. We're right there. You're still on your horse.
I'm going to try and like hit as many as I can with my javelin. I guess the one because I'm not. Wait, I don't even see them.
You can't. The map's too
We're pretty much doing theater of the mind at the moment, so it's not really in
Try killing the
necessity.
try to kill me.
I'm gonna try and kill the one that tried to kill Jaraxxus.
All right.
You asked me what to do, so I just told you.
Make me an attack roll. I assume you meant to go with javelin, not dagger.
Yes, I did.
16 will hit for 8 piercing damage. It doesn't seem like it's too long for this world, as you dealt a hefty blow to its abdomen with that javelin.
You did it. You asked me what to do. You okay? What's wrong? You're back.
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I guess I'm gonna try and help Jaraxxus up.
I got up, I think.
All right. We'll say that's your bonus action, helping him up. All right. Triss, there are 4 targets that you can see. What would you like to do?
Well, I gotta move first.
All right.
I wanna go
Remember,
over
diagonals
there.
are. You are now no longer within disadvantage. You are now able to fire normally.
I can fire at this one normally.
You can fire at them all normally. They're not actually where they're at.
Oh.
Yeah. It's more
Well-
theater of mind. I'm just having them there for sake of you
No,
guys being
you're
able
not
to see.
allowed. I guess I'll just shoot at the closest one.
All right, shoot at the closest one. An 11 will not hit, unfortunately.
Well.
Big Al takes his gun and he's going to, as he's running, try to take a bead, but while he's running, it's a little hard, so he's still at disadvantage. And he makes a shot against the one that you had fired at. The 12 goes wide. And then you hear a pop as the gun backfires. And you hear Big Al swear. And you see him shaking his hand. He drops the gun.
You good?
Yep, I will be. Anyway. With that, that is his turn. Orc time. Orc after Ginkgo. H2 hit. I don't think that hits you. Orc after the 3 orcs that are there, one of them is going to peel off and go after you, Lothar. Jaraxxus and Scarlet, you have an attack of opportunity if you so wish.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright. 13 will miss.
I'm gonna try to shoot it with my bow.
Alright. You can only take attacks of opportunity with melee weapons.
So, like, dagger then?
Dagger and javelin. Ten will miss. This one is able to slip away as it gets behind you, Lothar. It goes to make an attack. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
But you are able to turn just in time to bash away its great axe with your shield, standing back to back with Ginkgo, ready to take on the world. Orc after.
My dear love, we have battled once and we will battle further.
You kiss that beak.
Jaraxxus, against you as you are distracted. A 7. I assume that does not hit. Scarlet,
Fuck
against
it.
you.
He attacked me, so can I use Hellish Rebuke, or does it have to land a hit?
It has to land a hit.
I figured.
Scarlet, does a 14 hit?
No.
As the orcs bring out their axes, trying to cut you all down, they are unable to do so. You are battle hardened. You face worse these against that demon that you had taken out. Ginkgo, back to back with Lothar, you are faced an orc on either side of you. One going after Lothar, one going after you. What do you do?
I know I'm worse off health-wise, so I'm gonna go for the one attacking me.
All right.
Quarterstaff in.
22 hits for 10 bludgeoning damage. You crush its larynx. It's gasping for air. It's not long for this world, but it's still up.
Now, question. If I use Flurry of Blows and my first of the flurry hits that one, kills it, can I use the second attack on the other one? Because they're right next to each other?
Yes.
Cool. I just wanted to double check. I'm going to use my last
Like
key
I said,
point.
You could have 1,000,000 attacks, and all of them could go to other people.
I just wasn't sure, because it was like 2 attacks in one move, and I was like, wasn't sure if it was going to be rude. Okay, I'm going to use my last key point, because I'm pretty sure after we fight these guys, we're going to rest here at this guy's farm.
All right. Make me some attacks. An 11 misses, unfortunately.
Gross, then I'm going to still go after the one in front of me.
All right. A 19 hits. Roll me some damage. 4, just enough to finish it off. You deal a secondary blow to its larynx, crushing it even further as it collapses to the ground, gasping. Obi, there are 3 orcs that are left. What do you do?
Just pop a shot at the one on the right.
All right. You pop a shot at the one on the right. A 15 will just hit, taking it out, as it had already been quite injured. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna stay with it.
Lothar, start with you.
I'm about to guiding bolt someone's face right now.
You have an enemy within melee range, so it would be at disadvantage.
Well, fuck it. Let's just swing at the bitch then.
All right. Remember, you do have the ability to attack as a bonus action too, because of War Cleric.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that.
All right. Make me some attack rolls. A 7, unfortunately, does not.
Bonus action. Holy
A natural
Jesus,
one,
I
unfortunately,
hit
does not.
shit.
No. Worried about Ginkgo's safety, or too concerned to properly line up an attack as you keep looking back at him, making sure that he's all right. Draxus, there's one left on you and Scarlet, one going after Lothar and Ginkgo. What do you do?
Gonna go after the one that keeps on deciding to try to hit me in the face.
All right. A 20 will hit for 13 damage. It looks like it's close to death's door. Scarlet, are you going to finish him off, or are you going to go after the one on Lothar? What's your turn?
Babe, he's talking to you. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna try to hit it with my javelin and
All right. Make me an attack. .21 will hit for 8, taking it out, finishing it off. Triss. Or sorry, Scarlet, is there anything else that you'd like to do with your turn?
no, that's it.
All right, Triss.
Mm-hmm.
There's one left, going after Lothar and Ginkgo. What do you do?
Pew.
A 12, unfortunately, did not hit.
Arg.
Big Al starts rushing forward because that's all he can do. He no longer has a gun. That's his turn. The orc is going to try to lay into you, Lothar. Does a 20 hit?
That does.
You take 10 slashing damage, reduced to 7.
Alright.
Ginkgo, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna quarterstaff it.
All right.
I'm really glad that I have my wonderful husband that can protect me and when I'm in danger.
That's a crit that definitely hits.
I'm a murder crow.
Roll me some damage. You have 14. You slam the quarterstaff into the side of this orc's head. It's just barely standing now.
So I have a question: how crit damage is crit damage double or anything? Like, I just want to make sure because
That was the double.
Because I rolled a
doubled the
7
amount
and a
of dice.
4.
Yep.
Oh, double amount of dice. Okay. I was just a little confused. Okay, that makes sense. Now it's clear.
Mm-hmm.
I got no more key points.
Yes, but monks also have the ability to bonus action attack on their turn with an unarmed strike.
That is very true.
Are you going to finish this one off?
Yes. I'm going to try.
All right. With a 23, you don't even need to roll damage. It had 1 hit point left. You finish off the last one. How would you like to do this?
Okay, so I already hit it with my quarterstaff. I'm gonna like bird leg kick it, just like with like my talons pointed out, and just jab it in the chest.
Are you gonna Kalima its heart out with your talon?
I'm gonna try.
Lothar, you watch as Ginkgo slams the quarterstaff down onto the back of this orc's head, knocking it forward and almost toppling it to the ground before side kicking out with his talon into this thing's chest. It squelches deep into its rib cage, and he pulls out a still beating heart as the orc falls to the ground. Dead. And that is where we are going to end it for the night.
Murder of crows.
I liked my joke better. You mean Kalima?
Nope.
No, murder of crows.
That wins the internet today.
Alright, that's it. I have had it. Next time somebody says, oh, let's have Obi scout ahead. Nope. Somebody else is doing it. Last
You're
2
the
times
rogue.
I've done it, I've almost died.
Did I get 4 or 5 killing blows?
I want to say 5. You took out pretty much half of their numbers.
I'm married to a cold-blooded killer. She's laughing. My husband takes delight in the death of others. I'm in an emotional despair right now.
Yeah, and you're supposed to be a man of the light. Jeez.
Well,
I'm a neutral good character. They were attacking me though.
In fairness, my God, it's Torm. Okay, so it's about death. It's about the bludgeoning.
All right.
In fairness.
How do you take a screenshot on a PC?
I think it's control window print screen.
Control window print screen.
Or on the very top row of your keyboard towards the right should be PRTSC.
Yeah, I want to drag it though. Aha!
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think what the shortcut for sniffing tool is.
I have mine on my my bar.